You say that error fuels curiosity. How does that relate to all of this, the learning and the adaptation and the expert decision making shaped by our expectations of outcomes and so on?
Yeah, there's a lot to say there. I think the first thing that so these accounts I call them predictive processing accounts. Other people call them different things. Active inference is sometimes used, but they all have in common this idea of brains as prediction engines. The important thing there, I think, is that we're not just trying to drive down prediction error at this moment in time. We're trying to drive down prediction error across time. So sort of you want minimal long-term prediction error. And in order to do that, brains like ours will sometimes seek out error. They have a liking for what this literature describes as good error dynamics. So think about if you go into a room and there's a range of things available to do in that room, you're probably not going to do the most boring thing, and you're probably not going to do the most difficult thing. You'll probably find yourself drawn towards whichever bit of the environment enables you to resolve a little bit more than expected amounts of errors as you interact with it. There's quite a large body of work on this now showing that if you have that kind of profile, then you're going to inhabit the bits of your environment that will teach you the most, where you're going to learn the most, because they're the bits where you're resolving a bit more than expected amounts of prediction error. If it's too hard, you really can't resolve any at all. If it's too easy, you don't resolve any unexpected error. So there's that sweet spot on the error landscape, which is where we most like to be. I guess evolution has installed that liking in us because we're informivores and we develop rich models driven by lots and lots of learning and experience. And so that's, I think, the route to curiosity.